Imagine you meeting God and wondering if she smoke. Imagine you seeing God walking out the liquor store. I done seen it before. Everything I'm doing now, I said and dreamed it before. Cause once upon a time, I begged for what I needed before. But then I learned that all I had to do was be it before. I found my light and stood up in it like my name was Theotis. Took a flight for new beginnings, hope the universe noticed. And now my home turf cheering me on. Feel like the whole.
I'm your favorite cousin for Are You Mine? Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Join the fam. Episode 5 of Beyond the Villa, back in the saddle, baby. So, Janae, Kenny, and Juan meet up with Leah, Miguel, and their new trio baby, Petunia, because if you remember, Leah likes flowers. Anyway, they talked about a whole bunch of nothing. So Leah asked about their living situation, and there was silence. Janae broke the silence by saying it's hot and her wig was slipping, so it was time to go. And I think this was a way to not further embarrass herself because Kenny embarrassed the out of her by ignoring that question. Serena invited Leah over for mimosas and Janae called on FaceTime. Leah and Janae want to go to Kendall's party, but if you remember, Serena ain't with him because Kendall was Cordell's biggest wingman during Casa Amor, and he was encouraging Cordell to leave Serena and go with Deja. So Serena ain't forgave him for that yet. She feels like he's phony, and I agree he is phony. This is the 5th episode, and if you think about it, Cordell and Kendall haven't had any one-on-ones when they just hanging out or nothing. So I don't even think they're friends anymore. But who knows? Kendall felt slighted also when he wasn't invited to the skating party that Serena threw for Cordell as like a last goodbye. He felt the way about that. But hey, Aaron is on the phone with his mama talking about Kayla. Don't care. Saddle Ranch. Have y'all noticed that Kendall and Liv have a lot of friends together? Mm. Anyway, Connor, he goes up to Janae and apologizes for any friction that they still have between them. Janae is like, I've been forgave you, out my face, disrespect my boundaries. And that's enough for Connor to be satisfied. And I guess that's water under the bridge. I guess. At their breakup dinner, 9/10 month anniversary dinner, it begins as an argument about Casa Amor that Janae started. After arguing about Casa, Janae says that Kenny has taught her patience because Kenny be ignoring the out of any questions he don't want to answer. In that instant, he becomes a wall. And I remember in a confession before, Janae said that he's the type that you have to kind of push a little bit. No, Janae, he's the type that you have to push a little bit because remember, if he wants to, he will. And if you gotta force a man to do anything, you don't want to do it. But best believe he'll do it for the right person. Look at Taylor from season 7. Look at Taylor. Anyway, he called Janae mature. And that let me know right there that Kenny be saying anything. How was she mature when she just started that fight about Casa Amor out of nowhere at y'all anniversary dinner? When y'all technically wasn't even together at that point, but she still wants to count that as part of y'all relationship and celebrate that and think about it. Like, how was that mature? He was being sarcastic and Janae took that as a sincere compliment, which is scary to me. She doesn't know how to read people. She doesn't know how to read the room. Ever. At one point, he's staring off into space when Janae says she feels like a guy knows what he wants from a woman when he sees her. And he's staring off into space and it's like, clearly not listening or paying attention. And then she was like, what's on your mind? And he's like, nothing, just listening. You're not listening because you were just like, They continue fighting about perception versus reality, which is mainly how their friends perceive them, what he's telling their friends versus what it is. Dinner is over. Nobody knows what the fuck happened. The producers are confused too. It's over with. I don't know how from that point to this point they stayed together, but it's clear that it's over. Kenny has been saying he doesn't want to have this lifestyle anymore. He got an apartment in Texas and an apartment in New York, and I believe he got somebody living in both of them. You can't tell me he don't. Cause who maintaining them apartments while he in LA and traveling and doing this and that? He got in them apartments. Anyway, probably some Dominicans. Probably Catherine up in one of them. Anyway, thank you for making it this far in the video. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about the whole episode, but especially breakup dinner, anniversary dinner that Janae and Kenny had. Drop down in the comments and I'll meet you there.
They call me lost when I wander. I go as far as I wanna go. Temptation try pull me under, but I won't let it take